Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Muhammad Arka Kadenda Arianto. I'm from 9.7. My absence number is 25. Today, I would like to share to all of you about the legend of Pancasila story. Okay, let's start the story. The basic of the state is the foundation of national life and patriotic that must have to every country. A state without a state basic means that the country has no guidelines in the administration of state life. The position of Pancasila as the basic of the state can be said that Pancasila is the law of all source of law in Indonesia. The formulation of Pancasila as the basic of the state begins with the formation of BPUPKI. The defeat of the Netherlands by the Japanese in the Greater East Asia War caused the Indonesian nation to be colonized by the Japanese. Japan took control of Indonesia after the Dutch surrendered in Kalijati, Subang, West Java on March 8, 1942. Initially, Japan's arrival was welcomed by Indonesia until it created the motto Japan Protect Asia, Japan Lead Asia, and Japan is the light of Asia. Didn't last long. The Allies carried out counterattacks and controlled Japan's territory in Indonesia. The defeat threatened Japan's rule in their colony. This was proven by Japan having to face people resistant. Moreover, the Dutch still want to colonize Indonesia again. In the end, Japan was forced to promise independence to the Indonesian people with the aim of reducing the turmoil and resistance of the Indonesian people. As promised, Japan announced that BPUPKI on April 29, 1945, which consisted of 62 Indonesian national figures and 7 Japan representatives. The formulation of the basic of the state began with the first meeting of the BPUPKI on 29 May to 1 June 1945. At that time, the chairman of the BPUPKI, Dr. Rajiman Widyodiningrat, stated that to establish an independent Indonesia, a state basic was needed. In order to get really precise formulation of the basic stage, 3 figures put forward their opinion on the basic of the stage. Number 1, proposal by Prof. M. Yamin on 29 May 1945 contains 1. National Ferry, 2. Ferries of Humanity, 3. Divinity Ferries, 4. Folk Ferries, 5. People Welfare. Number 2, proposal by Dr. Supomo on May 31, 1945, which contained about 1. Union, 2. Families, 3. Inner and outer balance, 4. Deliberation, 5. Social justice. Number 3 is proposal by E.R. Sukarno on June 1, 1945. E.R. Sukarno proposal was called Pancasila, which contained Indonesian nationality, number 2, humanity, number 3, consensus or democracy, number 4, social welfare, number 5, culture divinity. Until the end of the first BPUPKI session, there was no common ground. In the end, a committee of 9 was forward whose task was to investigate proposal for the formulation of the stage. The committee of 9 consists of 9 members carried by Engineer Sukarno. The 9 commit member consists of 1. E.R. Sukarno, 2. Muhammad Yamin, 3. Muhammad Hatta, 4. Ahmad Subarjo, 5. A.A. Maramis, 6. Raden Abikusumo Cokro Sujoso, 7. Haji Agus Salim, 8. Abdul Kahar Muzakir, 9. Kiai Haji Wahid Hashim. The Commit of 9 held a meeting at E.R. Sukarno residence on June 22, 1945. The basic formulation of the states, or better known as the Jakarta Charter, was agreed upon. The manuscript of the preamble to the Jakarta Charter was brought to BPUPKI to session on 10 to 17 July 1945, and on 14 July 1945, the text was agreed upon by BPUPKI along with the text 1. Divinity with the obligation to carry out Islam law for its adherents. 2. Just and civilized humanity. 3. Indonesian Union for democracy led by wisdom in representative deliberation. 5. Social justice for all Indonesian people. After a long struggle, finally on Friday, 17 August 1945, E.R. Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta finally proclaimed Indonesia independence at 10 a.m. on Pegangsaan Timur Street, number 56, Jakarta. A Navy officer asked Muhammad Hatta that the first point of the Jakarta Charter and Pancasila be changed because otherwise non-Islamic group may stand outside the Republic. To discuss the proposal, Muhammad Hatta held discussion with several Islamic leaders. In a short time, an agreement was reached to change point 1 to believe in the one of only God. So long was the struggle of the heroes to formulate and compel promise Pancasila as well as possible, but this seems less visible today. Indonesians people have started to forget the attitude that are in accordance with Pancasila. This is very irony. Therefore, we as the secretaries of the nation must preserve and implement attitudes that are in accordance with Pancasila and do not let this attitude disappear for civilization. Okay, I think that's our story of the legend of Pancasila that I can tell to you. What is your opinion about that? You can write your opinion in commentary column, but nothing hate, okay? My name is Muhammad Arkakandendra Arianto. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video. Bye bye.